Welcome to tonight's episode of Voyager Voices. Tonight is October 5th, 2025, and we are in Lesce, Slovenia. I'm here tonight with Bianca. Bianca, where are you from?
Hey, I'm from South Africa originally.
Where in South Africa are you from?
I guess near Johannesburg. It's in like a small town east of Johannesburg, but I just say Johannesburg, it's easier.
Joburg, right?
Joburg, yeah.
That's what they call it. And you're sort of living around the world now, right?
Yeah, so I'm based in Zurich at the moment, sort of where I'm traveling in and out of. And I was looking, where is the weather good? And Slovenia had the most stable weather and affordable accommodation, and here we are.
It snowed today. Are you regretting coming here?
No, I knew it was going to have one bad day on the weather forecast. And I mean, it's snow and it's been amazing to see.
Looks a little bit like a powdered donut out there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like somebody sprinkled powdered sugar all over.
Very aesthetic. So what were you doing in the Middle East?
I was a flight attendant for Etihad. So basically, Etihad is actually the national airline of the UAE, and Abu Dhabi is the capital city, although it's not as well known.
I would have thought Emirates was the big one.
It is the big one, but it's not the national carrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned that for the first time today.
There you go.
So you were a flight attendant for Etihad.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite route?
That's a question I always get. I would say Bangkok.
From UAE to Bangkok.
UAE to Bangkok.
This was a non-stop flight?
Yeah, like 5.5, 6 hours, depending on the season.
Was it an A380?
Nah, a 787 Boeing.
Nice. Was Bangkok a good place to have a layover, or do you have a better place?
Nah, Bangkok's a really good place to have a layover because you can do, it ticks all boxes. So no matter what you're interested in, if you're interested in food, culture, nature, partying, shopping, self-care, whatever your interests are, you can find that in Bangkok, in Thailand in general.
So in addition to your duties as a flight attendant, you were involved with flight in some other way. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, so I was a flight dispatcher as well.
Can you briefly explain what a flight dispatcher is?
The unsung heroes of aviation. Basically, if you say a flight dispatcher, people think either ATC or the guy that marshals the aircraft in on the ramp. A flight dispatcher basically prepares all the paperwork that the pilots are going to use for the flight, like calculating the route, checking the weather, the fuel, etc., etc.
And so you and the pilot share responsibility for everything that the flight has?
It depends where you are in the world. So like the US, for example, the flight dispatcher and the captain will share responsibility of the flight safety, 50-50. In some countries, like in South Africa, the captain takes 100% responsibility. The flight dispatcher is just there basically to aid him. That's why in South Africa you don't need a license, but in the US you would need a license to be able to do that job.
And did you get that license in the US?
I did, yes. I got it. I got my license in the US because the FAA flight dispatcher license is one of the strongest recognized, and I went to a world-renowned school for flight dispatch. Shout out to Sheffield.
Sheffield. Which state is that in?
It was in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, Florida. They do a lot of flight schools in Florida because the weather is so fair year-round, so they can fly year-round, like in most places. Well, you told me something I don't know about the flight industry earlier. Not everybody can become an air traffic controller. Why is that? Because
there's an age limit. So basically, they consider it such an intense job that you have to get into the industry below 30. In a lot of countries, I think it's 26. But I think the maximum is probably around 30 years old. So if you're older than that, there's no chance you're getting into that industry.
They're so short on people, and yet they have these restrictions, but it's for the best, I imagine.
Yeah. I don't know, yeah. I guess it's for the best.
Yeah.
Disappointing though if you're over that age.
So fun question, do you have a favorite model of plane?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Depends if you're asking from a passenger perspective or as a crew perspective.
How about each?
All right, so, it will have to be specific to Etihad. As a crew, I'd say that my favorite aircraft was the 787, the Dreamliner. It just had the nicest interior in terms of like crew things. And as a passenger, that's tough. As a passenger, I guess the 380, just because when you're in this, the 380 is the double-decker one.
Yes.
When you're in this aircraft and you take off, especially if you're sitting somewhere over the wings, it's just wild. I don't know. Okay, I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to aviation.
Are you one of those people who has Flight Radar 24 installed on your phone? Do you go look up whatever's flying in the air?
Like literally there on my homepage, right in the corner.
And what's flying over us right now or near to us?
So I can see the closest one is Eurowings flying to Stuttgart.
And originating from?
Yeah, so Catania to Stuttgart is flying around the area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to do that. See the contrails up there and just check where the plane's going.
Yeah, same.
So Bianca, thank you for an excellent conversation this evening.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
This has been an episode of Voyager Voices. Tonight is October 5th, 2025 in Lesce, Slovenia. Have a nice night and remember always, VV.